Hey gamers, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got another 20 random and mind-blowing facts about video games that are sure to surprise you. Some of these might just make you appreciate your favorite games even more. Let's get right into it. Fact 1. The famous Konami code. Up, up, down, down, left, left, right, B. A was originally a cheat code in Gradius. It was added by a developer who found the game too difficult to test, but it later became a staple in many Konami games. Fact 2. League of Legends once accidentally introduced a bug that allowed players to hit towers from across the map. This bug occurred during a major update, but it was quickly fixed once players discovered it. Fact 3. In BioShock, you can play a piano in the game, and it will actually play out notes that match the keys you press. This little detail added an extra layer of interactivity to the game world. Fact 4. The character designs in Overwatch are inspired by classic archetypes from pop culture. For example, the cowboy hero McCree was inspired by Clint Eastwood's Man with No Name. Fact 5. Resident Evil was originally called Biohazard in Japan. The name had to be changed for its Western release because Biohazard was already trademarked by a metal band in the US. Fact 6. GTA San Andreas contains a rare Easter egg that says, "There are no Easter eggs up here. Go away." This message can be found at the top of the Gant Bridge using a jetpack or helicopter. Fact 7. In the game Spelunky, there's a secret character named Yang, who's based on the game's creator, Derek Yu. He appears in various levels as an NPC and offers advice or tasks for the player. Fact 8. Portal 2 includes a hidden co-op mode that can only be accessed via developer console commands. This mode was never finished but still exists in the game's code. Fact 9. The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker has a hidden second quest mode. After you finish the game, you can replay it with an alternate dialogue that reveals new story details and lets you understand Hylian text. Fact 10. In The Sims 2, if a sim looks through a telescope, there's a small chance they'll be abducted by aliens. This random event even allows male Sims to become pregnant with alien babies. Fact 11. Splatoon 2 features an Octoling named Marina, who was originally a villain in the first game. Her design was so popular with fans that the developers made her a major character in the sequel. Fact 12. In Mass Effect, your decisions can lead to a character dying permanently. This made it one of the first major games to introduce real consequences for player choices that carry over into future games in the series. Fact 13. Counter-Strike began as a mod for Half-Life. It was created by two college students who later joined Valve after their mod became wildly successful. Fact 12. Assassin's Creed was originally planned to be a Prince of Persia game. During development, it became clear that the gameplay and setting were too different, so the team rebranded it into what would become one of Ubisoft's most popular series. Fact 13. Portal's main antagonist, GLaDOS, was originally just a background character. However, her personality and role as a villain were expanded due to positive feedback from early testers who enjoyed her dry, sarcastic humor. Fact 14. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 had music composed by Michael Jackson. Though uncredited, Jackson reportedly worked on the game's soundtrack, but due to his controversies at the time, Sega distanced themselves from the collaboration. Fact 15. In The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Link's horse can have its own personality. Horses in the game can be stubborn or easily spooked, making them more than just transportation. They add to the challenge of mastering the wilderness. Fact 16. The first Easter egg in a video game and adventure for the Atari 2600. It was hidden by the game's programmer, Warren Robinette, as a secret message containing his name after Atari refused to credit its developers. Fact 17. World of Warcraft once had a real in-game pandemic called the Corrupted Blood Incident. A virus spread uncontrollably across players, killing them in-game, and was studied by epidemiologists to model the spread of real-world diseases. Fact 18. Splatoon's ink mechanic was almost going to be paintballs. The early concept for the game involved rabbits shooting each other with paintball guns before the squid-themed ink battles were introduced. Fact 19. In Red Dead Redemption 2, horses can die permanently. This feature adds realism and emotional stakes to the game, as players can form attachments to their horses over time, and losing them feels significant. Fact 20. Mass Effect's galaxy map was modeled after real astronomical data. The developers worked with scientists to make sure the planets, stars, and galactic locations were as accurate as possible, blending real science with sci-fi storytelling. That's it for today's video, folks. I hope these facts about video games added to your love and appreciation for the industry. If you liked the video, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all next time.